Hello and welcome to Bailey's. In this video we're looking at the Infiray Tube TD50. This is a new offering from Infiray or Infiray. This is basically a day and night vision scope. So it's colour in the daytime. It's obviously got the ability to go into night vision and use an additional IR, and it's also got starlight mode where it makes the most of what it's got out there to put you an image together, which I'll show you some images of shortly. As you can see, I've got this on my Remington 700-223 in the MDT ESS chassis. I've got it mounted up with some tier 1 triple screw rings with the bubble level on. My rig, as you know, MDT Ckye on the front and a Wildcat Evolution Moderator. But anyway, back to the scope. This scope boasts an impressive battery life of up to 16 hours. That's including the internal battery and also the 18500 batteries that go into the side of the scope. I'll show you a picture of the side of the turret. So that's always a winner. It's got a high resolution 1440 by 1080 sensor in front of this, so the footage is nice and crisp and clear, as well as a high resolution screen that you're looking at through the ocular of the scope at the back here. Basic layout of the scope: you've got your ocular adjustment there to focus your image and crisp it up. On the top here, I'll put a picture in the corner. You've got the power button. You've also got the colour mode button, whether you're in colour, black and white or starlight mode. You've got photo and record button, and you've got brightness settings. There's 5 levels of brightness on this, so if you're out in the pitch dark, you can bring it right down so you're not giving yourself any eye strain when you're looking down range. On top of the scope, you have the top turret. This top turret acts as your magnification ring for zooming in and zooming out. One press of that will also bring up the quick shortcut menu where you can change your reticle colour, reticle design and your zero profile. If you press and hold that, it'll bring up the full settings menu where you can turn your Wi-Fi on, all sorts of bits and pieces, as well as go into your zero in to fine tune and whatnot. Talking of zeroing with this, it's a one-shot zero system, so you can take your shot, move the reticle to the point of impact, save it and fine tune from there. So nice and simple, and also the more you magnify in, the more minute the adjustments, which makes it nice and simple. As you can see, the overall design of the scope is superb. There's your additional battery compartment, as well as the turret there that does the menu settings and your quick adjust and zoom. And then moving to the back, these are your quick shortcuts for, on the left you can see there, picture mode, brightness on the right, photo and video, and of course your sleep button and power off button. When it comes to adding the additional battery on this, you just unscrew this turret on the left, which is clearly marked up as the battery compartment. Grab your 18500, positive end first, and pop it straight in, and then reinsert or reapply the turret cover. There is some nice rubber O-rings on there which keep it nice and watertight. This unit is IP67 rated, so you'll be absolutely fine in the occasional downpour. This may not work, but just so you can see, through the back of the scope you've got, if I bring that into focus, you've got your picture-in-picture mode, forgive the flickering, which is on ×8, and your crosshair. It's all nice and visible with the information at the top of the screen. For charging the actual scope itself, it is a USB Type-C, as it clearly states here. Most Android phones run on that now anyway. So if you unscrew this turret on the right hand side of the scope, in there you'll see a USB Type-C, as well as above an LED indicator. When it's charging, that is on red. When it's finished and full, it goes on to green. I do recommend charging the 18500 separate. It's just what I do. It seems to work a lot better and a lot quicker. With regards to reticles on this unit, there is actually 6 different reticles that you can use. Some nice and simple ones, as well as one that's got point of holdover references on it. So as you zoom in, it magnifies in as well. So very handy for punching out a little bit further. So we'll go for 3 shots on the top of the bacteria gong, the one that's got no markings on it at all, which is on the left hand side. So I'll start recording. Both bolt, get nice and comfortable, rifle's locked in, crosshair at the centre, as you can see. smack bang, dead centre. That's what we like. And again. And again. That's a tidy group on the top of there. The wind might be pushing it a touch left. There is a breeze quartering down the hill, so that's why it's probably gone over slightly. We'll mag in. The light is failing a bit now. But yeah, first shot was bob on, so I'm happy days with that. Now we'll mag out completely to the lowest mag, which is ×4, which I'm just going to say is a really good mag for foxing because it's just enough. Got 5 rounds in. If I miss some of these, it's because of a little bit of a breeze, but 200 yards I should be able to hit the smaller gongs on that bacteria. Take it from there. Like I said, these are 40 grain Vmax Norma. The Remington 700 223s, absolutely love them. So, as you can see now, I'm going to go for that little gong. Full strike. We'll go for that one there. Probably good one. We'll gamble on this one. And we'll take that. Like I said, you can see there is a reaction down there. Absolutely bob on. And we're out. So it's zeroed. I'll finish this video. It's ready to rock and roll. So, tall and short of it on this unit, bearing in mind before this I was running the TL35 tube, which is a thermal model. This obviously comes in a hell of a lot cheaper. Recommended retail on this is $899 as a complete package. The ones that we had come into the shop actually came with a 940nm IR as well, so that saved you up to purchase an IR if you're just using them for ratting or some closer range work. If you are wanting to punch this unit out, I do recommend either the PBI-RM if you want to keep it quite covert, because that's a 940, or a standard PBI-RL laser. I found on this works really well, especially the distances I want to push out to for foxing. But all in all, it's given me a really nice picture and good clean quality. So for the price point, $899 for a night vision scope that will do day and night and conforms to a standard scope design, I think they're an absolute winner. I'm going to continue to run this on my rifle for a little bit longer, try and get some footage. I've not been out very often, obviously with Christmas and New Year's Eve. So over the next few weeks, I'll be out and try clear up some foxes and get some decent footage for this on our Facebook page and on Instagram, and also possibly on YouTube if I get a chance. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions about the TD50, by all means, drop us a message on Facebook by Bailey Shooting. For your nearest stockist, you can visit Highland Outdoors website. They've got a list of all the stockists in the UK, so you can find your nearest if you actually want to go there yourself and get hands on. If not, we've got these on the website. They will be back in stock at the end of January. And yeah, absolutely bob on. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Cheers.